Welcome back. Well, we are getting real close now to August, and that means even closer to kids headed back to class. So we've invited a few of our top 11 districts on WTOL 11 News at 4 to chat about the upcoming school year. And this afternoon, we have Springfield Superintendent Geha with us. Thanks for being here today. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
So you get started on Friday, August 16th.
Yes, so Friday, August 16th, we will have our 6th, 9th, and 12th grade kids come back as we have this roll into the 24-25 school year.
And then, they'll ease back in, the following week. And,
yes.
And so where are you all now? Are you about ready?
We are about ready. Still have some paving to do and some cleaning, some prep in the kitchens. But we are always excited to get that year kicked off because the kids are excited, the teachers are excited. I get excited as a superintendent because there's so many neat things, and it really begins when you hear the band play because there's nothing like hearing a high school band.
Oh, I know. It's just, it just sets the mood, sets a good positive tone. So what can we expect this year? Are there anything new? Any changes coming?
There's a few small changes, but if you haven't tuned in yet to 97.7 FM, our kids do a great job on the radio, so that continues. But we are always working on the safety in Holland. And when you get back to school, there's so many things for parents and people in town to know and be prepared for when kids are walking, when kids are in the turnabouts, when kids get on and off a bus. So we're really going to try to enhance some safety on campus. Okay. Not that we've had things occur, but we've had too many close calls and people not paying attention. So we ask everybody, put your cell phone down and keep your eyes up all year. But when you're near campus, near a school, near a bus, to really focus on that road and where all these kids are, whether they're walking, riding, or getting on the school bus.
I feel like during the summer, we kind of all fall out of our routines and our schedules. And so now is the time to remind not just the kids and the parents who are getting ready to head back, but drivers everywhere. Hey, school is about to be in session again, so we really need to pay attention.
Yeah, and we focus on kids because every day in our high school, we have new drivers. September, November, April, there's always a new driver. So to do crosswalk safety, train safety, and now with, I always like turnabouts or turn circles, what are they called?
Roundabouts.
Roundabouts. The roundabouts that are popping up everywhere.
You've got them by the high school over there.
We do, and we've had some close calls in there where it's that crosswalk. When those lights are flashing, people need to know to stop and look. So we're always talking about that. We'll have some neat things coming out very soon with Holland PD to remind everybody about being safe and always review your crosswalk safety. Look both ways, whether you're that kid or you're that driver. Sometimes those kids come out of nowhere. We understand that. But
they got headphones in, or maybe they can't hear, or they're not paying attention. Yeah,
so we're always working on that safety. That's one of the most important things. We talk about that classroom is the highlight of everything, but we need to get the kids to the classroom safely, whether they're walking in their parents' car or on our buses.
And in terms of being in the classroom, any big changes there? Are we continuing with curriculum? What do you want parents to know to help prepare their kids for a new school year?
So there, we always talk about high school because that's what everyone gets excited about, but we have preschool through high school. But one of the neat high school things that we've had so many career partnerships. And with the Penta Career Center, we have a phlebotomy class right on campus. And I didn't think it was allowed when we first did it because kids are literally drawing blood on campus. And they do an outstanding job. We had about 13 kids that took phlebotomy last year. This fall, it is capped out. It filled up in days.
Wow.
So that's a neat career thing for any child that wants to go to college or head straight to a career. It's a neat opportunity for you to earn some money. We've got construction coming back as well, and that's another partnership with Penta, and that's on campus in Holland. And then, we have so many AP classes and honors classes. When you and I went to high school, everybody was at high school all
Yes.
day long. But now with all these options that kids have, there's a lot of kids that their junior year begin to take college credit plus classes off campus, some career options off campus. They might have a job that they can go to and get credit for during the day. So many different things occur for a high school kid today that you and I didn't have.
Right.
But it really allows them and their family to get ahead of the game, to either prepare for that career or get ahead in the college game. But then there's preschool and kindergarten.
So cute.
And all the exciting things that happen for that 5 or 6 year old. So it's, like I said, there's so much to talk about, so many neat things to do, whether it's in Holland or any school system that you go to. You get excited for your kid to go back.
Yeah, I think parents are really excited and ready for their kids to go back to school. So again, a first day on August 16th coming up here in a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. And so parents just, start to get into that mindset, and everybody in the community, actually. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
us.
it.